And please be seated. Please take a seat. And here comes Kelley with a trail of children behind for the children's message. Okay. What's that? And Penelope? Penelope, come down.
All right. Yeah, come on, guys. Let's sit up on the stairs. All right, so we're going to lead with a little bit of scripture today. I'm going to come from chapter 2 of Philippians, verses 5 through 7. Let the same mind that was in Jesus Christ, who though existed in the form of God, did not regard equality with God as something to be grasped, but emptied himself, taking the form of a slave, assuming human likeness. Now, you guys recognize what I have in my hand, right? Yeah? It's a little floppy, but it's a crown. So, I remember when I was in elementary school, and it wasn't that long ago either. But when a student celebrated a birthday, they got to wear a crown and be a king or queen for the day. Being the king or queen came with a lot of special privileges. You got to be first in line everywhere you went that day. You got to lead the class to recess, to the library, to PE, and to my favorite, music. You even got to be first in line to eat lunch in the cafeteria. The king or queen for the day also got to do special things like, again, maybe this is back in my day, we got to take the attendance folder to the office, but I think you guys all do it online now, huh? It's a really good feeling to be the king or queen for the day because all of the other students looked up to you and wished that they were able to do the things that you were doing. All of the students in the class look forward to the day that they get to wear that crown. Would you like to be king or queen in real life? A king or queen usually lives in a palace and has a lot of money, silver, gold, and jewels. They are surrounded by servants who get them anything they want. Everyone looks up to them and admires them. Would you like to be treated like king or queen every day? Yeah. I think so. But today I want to tell you about a king who took off his crown and gave up his throne to become a servant. Do you know who that king is? That king is Jesus. The Bible tells us that Jesus put aside his godly nature and came to earth to become a servant. When Jesus was on earth, he spent his entire life in service to others. He healed the sick, he fed the hungry, he was a friend to those who had none. Jesus never lived in a palace. He had no money, no silver, no gold, no jewels. The only crown he wore on his head was a crown of thorns. Now, if I were to ask you if you wanted to be like Jesus, most of you would probably say yes, but that isn't my question this morning. The question today is, would you rather to be a servant or a king? Jesus chose to be a servant, and if we want to be like him, we must make the same choice. So let's end with a prayer. Dear Jesus, our servant King, help us to follow your example. Help us to choose to love and serve others. Amen.
Who gets the crown?
We all do.
Oh, we all get a crown. Okay.